Are you by any chance still looking out for some kind of consultancy for your organization? I'm sure that you are certified, and we did a very nice job when we were there at your place for consultancy. Consultancy for ISO 9001, 14001, or 45001, or even 27001. We did a great job. We got you certified. But now we are thinking beyond certification. Now we are looking at, or rather targeting, that we should go one step ahead than only getting certified, because you are already certified for many years now. Minimum 2 years, maximum would be just 5 to 7 years. So being only certified or keeping your status as certified is one part, because as I mentioned in when I was there at your place also, that uh, maintaining certification is only one milestone, or securing a certification is only one milestone, and that which you are maintaining now, and you are doing it good. But we need to look beyond the certification as well, because now the things have changed. In this century, 21st century, many things are now changing. We need to optimize our resources, optimize the way we are functioning and doing things. We need to really think out of the box when it comes to doing business. And you will agree with me on this point, that if we don't do and if we don't change, then we may not be in business, or probably we would lose a big chunk of business to some others who have already adopted this kind of thing. Now, why I am targeting you, or where I am targeting you, is we did a good job and we got you certified, but then still there is a gap, and you better know what exactly are the gaps. At times you would be just doing things to maintain the certificate. At times you are doing more than that, just to you know be makes yourself comply to the standard. But is it what is the requirement? You need to think twice, that if you have achieved one level, that is your certification, and then you are maintaining it regularly and very decently, then there is one more step which you need to climb, because the last clause of any standard also says that there has to be a continual improvement. Of course, there would be some continual improvements which has happened. Maybe you have purchased a big machine, maybe the staff is now more knowledgeable, maybe the processes which are there laid down are more controlled. But there is one more control which is required, and that control is control over how your people are entering the data and how you are collecting it. Nowadays, data is God, and you need to understand that whatever is there in your organization, day in and day out, whatever is being done needs to be collected in the form of data which is required by you, which can be transformed into a specific kind of report. And I'm not talking about only clerical part of it. Your decisions are based on that report. So you may not need something which you don't need, and which you are still doing it, because even today what we laid down probably 2 years back, or even 3 or 4 years back, may not be applicable now. The things have changed. Now take the situation of COVID. Now after COVID, we have sustained two lockdowns. The first lockdown, we said that okay, something will better is coming, so we waited for that. The graph went up again, and then again it came down, and we had to do a second lockdown. In second lockdown, people were little bit more troubled and terrible, as compared to the first lockdown, because the business by this time were reduced to almost 60% what you used to do. Many of the businesses have closed down because there is no need. That is one part. At the same time, the customers are not responding. Customers are not getting or coming to purchase anything from you. It could happen. After the second lockdown, it has completely and drastically reduced to almost 35%. Now, if you are functioning with 35 to 40% of your business, do you think that you should run the business in the same fashion what you used to do pre-COVID? Absolutely not. And this is the only point where I wanted to personally give you my introduction again as an expert on streamlining the systems, expert on not defining the systems, because the systems are already defined. You are getting and doing a very fantastic job. Now that's over, that level is over. Now we are thinking of one more level, which is simplifying systems. You see, simplification is the key of today in this world. If you get everything simplified, you get people to act as if they are eating chocolates, not the whole meal. They love it. Believe me, they love it. And that is the only reason simplification should be there. And based on this, there is one more product that I am discussing with you. And that product is whatever you have as formats which are operational and system related formats which we have given it to you, and over a period of time you must have developed it. Those formats we would be transferring or transforming those static formats to something which is Google Forms and Google Sheets. Because in lockdown 1 as well as in lockdown 2, I have taken personally a very fantastic course as well as my own improvisations at how these two tools, minimum these two tools, can be used very efficiently and which can automate certain process so that the burden is reduced. The process does not have to be very stringent. The processes can be streamlined, and over a period of time when you collect data, that data can be analyzed in such a way that you make better decisions. Because the 7th principle of ISO also says that factual approach to decision making. You need to have facts in hand, and those need to be 100% bare facts, not a very fancy and stuff which is ice creamed on the top and then given it to you. No, it has to be a grave truth of past 6 months. And for that, what I am proposing is that we can join hands again for a project, but this time we will concentrate only on simplification of your systems, not defining them. By simplification, what I mean is all the current formats you will be sending us, and based on that we will be creating Google Forms which are related to Google Sheets. So your people will be entering the forms which are defined, which will have certain specific data points which needs a capture, and that data which is entered by them would be captured in Sheets, that is Google Sheets. And after capturing that in Google Sheets over a period of time, we will prepare a concise auto report generation where the data will come in and day out, and based on that the report generation will happen. So you don't have to really think of creating a report now and then. You can just tell us about what parameters you need and what kind of report needs to be generated. The same things will be transformed and a kind of script writing will be done where the data will automatically be transformed into a report. Now, this is a very crucial thing because at times you may say, or probably when we start the project, you may find that some of your forms are irrelevant. Some of your forms are such where it is of no use, or that data is of no use to you. It may happen that way, or otherwise it may also happen that sometimes you say something and the data is getting captured in a very different way, so that we need to stop. So there will be certain suggestions also from my side on how and what we are capturing, so that we are also changing the formats over a period of time. At the same time, we may suggest few more formats to be introduced, so that a specific type of data is collected in a specific way, which is meaningful, which can be readable, and which can be transformed into a report. And that report will be so meaningful, which will be so robust, that you will be able to make your decision based on that. And that's the product which I propose in this short talk or in this video. And I would be happy to tell you that one of the customer is happy to have that kind of thing in their system. They would be starting to work on this implementation. It is almost ready, and in the next phase, after their they are into educational activity, and that educational activity, they have transformed everything into Google Forms and Google Sheets. And at the same time, there are 3-4 more products of Google which are also used to create their system. Now, why Google? Is because Google is like 360 degrees wide. You can do anything under the sun by using Google and its products. So it is very much robust. The system becomes very easy and simplified for anyone to follow it. Secondly, Google is the biggest company where even the person who is using cell phone and who knows at least some part of how to use a cell phone will be able to fill data. So even if there is a machinist or an electrician or a service executive or sweeper or a peon at your place would also be able to enter data, because he minimum has a cell phone. He may not be literate in terms of using computers and laptops, but the literacy of mobile in India is almost 98 to 99%. Almost every age group, you starting from people at the age group of 16 till almost 62 or 63 or say even 65, at that age also, people are using cell phones, and they are using it very fantastic way. So if this literacy is there in India, why can't we use that literacy for our own purposes? So all your systems, all your forms, all your Excel sheets and everything will be prepared based on the Google and Google products. And at the end of every month, there will be an analysis report which will be in front of the management. So management does not have to go and ask anyone about any report. It is on their dashboard. This dashboard will be created for almost all the heads of the department, and they would be in a better position to know and make their decisions well, so that if there is an objective which is not achieved, they will be able to achieve in the next week or next month. So it is and then the third one is why should we use Google and Google products? Because Google is not an ERP system. It is not enterprise, or you don't need extra money to be paid to define and design that system. And just compare if at all you have any ERP system at your place which is working or may not be working, or on the other side you take Google and its Google products. So Google and its Google products you can change if at all you want to in between, because some part is not being captured. Let's say for example a form is prepared and you have 3 or 4 fields to be entered. If say after 1.5 months you think that one more field needs to be added, to add one more field to your existing ERP, hell lot of money is being charged, because a coding takes place. The coding needs to be verified, it needs to be checked, it needs to be again integrated into the system. The system needs to be locked down for at least few hours, and then again it is started, and then after that you need to test it. If it goes wrong, then it again one more version is been brought out. So it takes a hell lot of time for such kind of systems to really stabilize at your place. Flip side, if it is Google, you can just call me and tell me, hey boss, I have to get 1 or 2 more fields in this form, can you do it? And within 10 minutes I'll be able to design that form again, so that all the fields which you require are there in it, and they will and your people will be able to use that format. So within no time you will get service from my side. Now let's talk about the process or the steps through which the project will go. First step, all your formats needs to be supplied to us through an email or as an attachment or through a link to your drive, or whichever way, or through pen drive if at all I come to your place. Hopefully the COVID is not there. If that is the case, the first step is collection of all the format from your side. Then there will be a gap, and we will be designing all the forms which are received on Google Forms and Google Sheets. The third step will be where we will be interacting with you first, because you are the management, and almost 95% we will be discussing all types of activities and changes with you. And then if at all you want somebody from your department or a manager to handle it, fine, no problem, he can be there, but you have to be there 100%. So the discussions will start, and we will be suggesting few more things, and the formats will be prepared. Now secondly, it may happen that the existing system which you are using may not have 1 or 2 formats, or the data which is being captured may not be of a specific meaning, so, and which you have stated in the discussion. If that is the case, then we may suggest certain more forms through Sheets or Google Forms to be added to the system. Fifth point is, we will be training your staff on how to prepare, how to enter, and then we will also take help of some free applications where we will be able to provide, or rather on the click of the link on their cell phone, they will be able to enter data. When you get this data, we will sit with you again with the management, and we will also let you know where you stand in terms of your operations, in terms of all the other departments, and based on that you will be in a right position to make decisions. Now in this we are also incorporating departments like accounting, receivables, receivables is a part of accounting, so accounts which is not required to be maintained in ISO, but in this we will be maintaining it as one of the department. Now you have management as a department, sales and marketing, purchase, design and development if you are designing and developing your products on your own. Then it is maintenance, then it is service, then it is production, then it is stores, then it is dispatch, then it is human resources. Because what we think is, if any system needs to be in a better position, all the 4 M's needs to be in a good position. Now what are those M's? Man, first M; material, second M; machine, third M; and method, fourth M. If you have man, material, machine and method, all these 4 M's as asset to you, I don't think so you have to look at some other place for your business, because it is your business and you would like to optimize. So if you think that you are one of the person who would like to opt for this, what you need to do is, just below this video where it is playing, you have to fill all the details. Of course I have all the details, but then I would like to receive the details again from your side, which has your name, which has your phone number and an email ID, and hit that submit button. So when you hit the submit button, you will go to the next page where the payment link is there. Now it is a one-time payment. I am asking for a payment of 85,000 for this project, where the project will be for almost 6 months. In 6 months we would ensure that the implementation is happen in 3rd or 4th month, and again 2 months will be an extension where the data will be collected, analyzed and a report will be given to you. And then we would also support you externally for anything for next even 3 or 4 months without payment. So our target is of 6 months as a project, and for 6 months if you calculate 85,000, I don't think so it is a big amount, because when I say your data will be captured in a specific way, your actions are going to save even millions than what you are investing. So this 85,000 should not be termed as expense, they should be termed as investment, the way you invested in your first project, which was ISO implementation, where we were there for implementation. This is an extension of that, and it should be also considered as one of the investment. And when you are done with the payment, what you have to do is, you have to inform me through an email which is mentioned below, or the phone number which is a WhatsApp number, to me about your details of the payment, because we need to update our register with whatever payment we have received. And after we receive the payment, the confirmation will be sent to you regarding the payment, and the next day we will have our first meeting online. All this project will be done online. Just in case if there is by chance, if we found that minimum 1 or 2 visits would be required, we would surely come at your place, but it is not guaranteed, and I don't think so that visit would be required, because this system or the implementation is so it can be done online. So it may not be that for all of you one visit would be required or 2 visit would be required. Absolutely no problem, because we can converse n number of times in a day, n number of days in these 6 months. So all those discussions and online thing will be open in the business hours from 10 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. in the evening. We can have umpteen number of times meetings online. Secondly, a very important thing is, if you are excuse me, if you are the first one to opt for this kind of product, then believe me, for first 5 people there will be a discounted rate of 75,000. 75,000 and 85,000 includes GST. So believe me, when you cancel the 18% of GST part, the actual amount which you will be charged is way more less than what you would be gaining in the next 6 months. So this is a very a very bad patch in the industry also, and you need to gear up to save each and every penny where it is getting lost. Because till today, after the implementation of ISO standard, we definitely think that there are some gaps, some leaking bucket would be there which needs to be fixed. And if that is not fixed, I'm afraid I have to say that maybe the business would be affected in the long run, and you definitely would not want the business to get affected. Second important point is, look at your business in a way where if tomorrow you have to sell the business, would someone buy that? And a person or a new purchaser will buy your business only when he sees that the systems are in place. So systems are very, very, very important to be in place, and one of the way to have the systems in place is through Google and its Google products. So why are you waiting for? Click on the below form, enter all the details, click on the submit, go to the next page, click on that link, go to the payment part. If you are one of the first 5 members, you will get a discount of 10,000. If not, don't worry, you can go ahead and do the payment. Send us your payment SMS or your email, whatever you receive from your bank, and we will be ready to serve you. I would be happy to serve you almost all of my clients, current as well as previous clients. So thank you very much for your patience and looking at this activity. I am very much excited for this kind of project, because over a period of time I have learned that data is God. Thank you very much.